ultimately kind of comes down to just whichever killer you prefer. Just there are some of them that have some differences.
Yeah, I think for now I'll go with Billy. Now, I might try Nurse
Okay.
afterwards. Trapper and Wraith, neither of them are really my style. I might give Wraith a spin. Huntress would be an odd one, because I already play, in the other modes, I already play 2 ranged killers in the form of both Deathslinger and Clown, but very different ball game going from them to Huntress.
Yeah, I would assume so. I'm glad that they limited the amount of killers. Ultimately, that's a net positive. I mean, just the simple fact that not everyone has the game. You're definitely going to want to be able to, not necessarily not everyone has the game. Not everyone has all the content, so you're going to want everybody to have a chance to play the mode without, needing to buy all the extra stuff. And it's also, I think, good that they didn't start out the mode with just everybody, because that'd be impossible to balance. I think it's good that they're taking the baby steps. Having said that, I just for my own personal subjective self, it's just a bummer that the majority of all my good killers are locked away.
All of mine.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the only ones I ever see you play, yeah.
Clown, Slinger, Pyramid Head. Is there anyone else I play?
Those are all some fairly tricky killers.
Yeah, I'm not super huge on the basics, and right now we're just kind of locked down to the basics and Nurse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Now, sadly, this is where we gotta wait a good 5-10 minutes.
Oh yeah, I'm dumping blood points.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
I will say, I mean, at least for the question will be if the 2v8 mode keeps going and they don't just dump this like they have many of the other experimental game modes. But if the 2v8 mode kept going and who would be the first who should we, add first? I mean, if they put it to a vote, then it's going to end up being someone odd or really meta, right?
I would think so.
But some of them it's I really would prefer it not be, let's see. I prefer it not be Hag, for one. Oh my god.
Yeah, it could be a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, Hag, the killer who makes you have to crouch everywhere, put her in combination with any other killer.
That's just it. I mean, see, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's the kind of stuff I was thinking whenever people would say, oh, we need a 2 versus 8. It'd be crazy. It'd be fun. It's no. Shit like what you just said, that would not be fun. Having a fucking crouch everywhere and then also having, let's say, an instant teleport killer like Sadako. What the fuck? Yeah. It'd be too impressive, too oppressive. You couldn't get anything done. So yeah, it's gonna take them some work. And to be fair, they had a stream about this about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, something like that. And they were asked by, obviously the questions are pre-planned and everything like that, but the way it was that there was a guy there asking them questions, and one of the questions that the guy asked was specifically, do you intend to keep this mode? Is it going to stay? And they said, well, basically, we need to gauge, we need to wait and see what people think about it, if they think it's successful, if we feel good about the way it turned out, and everything like that. And then they say, if it does, and we're hoping it does, then we're going to then over time, look to continue further balancing and so on and so forth. So basically, they want to keep doing more, but they, this is kind of like a testing the waters scenario.
Yeah, I understand, but the other one I can think of off the top of my head, and I know he's your boy. By all means, I know he's your boy. Doctor in combination with any other killer would be a fucking nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've talked with other people on the forums about that as well. Yeah, because if you have Doctor who's constantly exposing people with his shock, but not only that, but also sending them into madness where they can't do anything, they have to stop and snap out of it.
Yeah,
that would just be like how would you pair, for example, Doctor with the pig? It's just you couldn't, you couldn't. There's certain things that just wouldn't work. What about Michael, who just has to hide in places and stalk you, or Ghostface as well, and then them together, or them plus. I mean, again, let's say somebody like Hag or somebody. The more I keep trying to come up with examples, the more my mind keeps going. What's that?
I just thought of one of the craziest ones, and it's a simple killer, but it would just be stupid broken in multiplayer. Fucking Legion.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about Legion in any of this. I hadn't thought about Legion.
I get to take the entire enemy team down to 1 hit, but hey, the drawback is once I've got everybody down to 1 hit, I'm pretty well base kick killer. Well,
Yeah.
if we've got another killer that can go around finishing them all off, whoopsie doodles, that's into the game right there.
Right. Yeah. I mean, honestly, pick, let's say, like Legion and Trickster.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. This person's injured. Now go ahead, Trickster, with your million knives. Just go ahead and follow up, and you don't even have to catch up to him. Just get a good shot. Just stay back there and just throw off your 50 knives. You'll hit one.
Yeah, or
They'll go
Huntress
down.
in the complete opposite direction in terms of shots being thrown, but still.
Yeah.
If there is a person who is wounded, Huntress can't just be like, all right, fucking,
You're
Kobe.
right. What about, I mean, Plague plus anybody? Plague infects everything.
God.
Yeah. How could you how could you do it? I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
I think that they do have an approach to it because they've already made like. I just now looking at Billy's kit saw, okay, Billy's chainsaw is now much easier to manage. In exchange, it no longer one-hit downs people. Okay, so they decided that Billy being able to one-hit down people was too much. So they put in this ability where it doesn't feel like he's getting nerfed, but he discreetly is. And I'd have to imagine for Hag, for Doctor, for Legion, for Plague, that would be the case,
Yeah, that again, that goes to what I think about this mode is that I went in expecting that I didn't think that they just completely drop the ball and just up the amount of players and then just leave it at that. But all the same, I didn't think that they do like enough of a balanced pass to actually adjust the killer's powers to make it make more sense in this mode. The fact that they did that gives me hope that they would do the same thing if they start introducing characters like Legion and Doctor and so forth.
Yeah, and I think from there you can get stuff like, let's say, Doctor. Oh, Doctor no longer applies in Madness on the Big Shock, only the Little Shock. In exchange,
Yeah, sure.
The Big Shock now marks everyone's aura for the next, 20 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, something that's not so obviously some of the killers have powers that would just be simply straight up too much when paired with like for example there are killers who have like less mobility but they have other strong abilities to balance that.
Yeah.
Look at Bubba, for example, Leatherface. Like he doesn't have really any mobility but he can one hit down you.
Yeah.
So in order to make this work, they can't just throw like a high mobility killer with a one hit down slow killer. It's just they can't throw everything at the player all at once. Everyone has to have some kind of fine tuning.
Yeah, and I mean you can kind of see where there's like a little bit of trying to like balance for that just in terms of like the characters are already ready for it. The 5 killers that are available now, Huntress is the one out of the 5 that is kind of bad for gen coverage. She doesn't move particularly fast, and she can't leave any traps behind to cover the gens.
Right.
Wraith, Billy, and Nurse move fast enough that they can cover the gens themselves. Trapper can leave bear traps. Yada, yada, yada. Huntress, it's like, no, feet have to hit the earth. Whee! Yep. It's been a minute. I think I've only played new Billy once, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm kind of shit at him.
No, that's okay.
Okay, wow, this is a very different turning radius. Okay, yeah, he's very different now. Jesus Christ. Okay, got one. And they scatter like cockroaches.
They do. That's actually a lot of fun.
It is, it is. Hello, Jill. Thank you for bringing down that pallet. One of us will kick it later.
Oddly enough, we already have a bot. That didn't take long.
I noticed something was up because we lost a bunch of players when we joined in. I think whichever one of us is considered the host has an awkward connection with some regions. I'm not experiencing any lag, are you?
No lag.
Okay.
Just that the Lara went into bot, turned into a bot. I find that interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Good double team there.
There we go. Later!
Well done.
Okay, who's been going nuts with setting off the sounds?
I was chasing, I think, a Zarina. Or no, it was a Yumi.
That would be it.
She was...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get adjusted to that now the song sound... Okay, so that's why that trapper just ignored the... Okay, because the killers are probably just getting constantly... oh, boy! Okay, Billy is very different with this kit.
That's all right. You know, take some time to get used to them.
Yeah, yeah, and this is good because, like, my God, the movement. However,
Oh, I see that. Yeah, I'm coming around your
because like
side.
I can genuinely do the sniping that most players anticipate Billy having access to. However, it's a bit difficult to control.
Yeah, I can see how it would be.
Later.
Oh, well done, well done.
See you in hell. See, this is the thing you're gonna have to get used to, though, playing with me, is that you remember I get cocky when I play killer.
So do me and Pink.
That's true.
When
It's
you're
a
getting
power
double teamed,
fantasy.
like
That's what I've said before is part of what makes killer so toxic.
it is. Yeah, you're not wrong. We have some going AFK. I'll take advantage of that.
Okay. Oh, please, break down this pallet. This is a good pallet, so I want it gone. Later.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was what's going on with this arena earlier. Is that she kept on getting pallets, and I was letting her take them. It's like, well, that'll help us in the long game.
Yeah. Oh boy, are we gonna get a pincer here? Come on, you want to both go for the pallet? Ah!
I
Shit!
think we have another bot.
I turned way the fuck around there. Little light
I saw
mouse
you
flick.
doing some kind of.
Yeah, just the slightest flick of the mouse and whoop, going in an entirely different direction.
I wonder if that's the quote flick technology I always hear about. Flick tech. People are
Yeah.
always saying.
Yeah, technique. Tech is short for technique, not technology.
Technique, right? Not technology, right?
Yeah, well, I only know that because that's a term used in the fighting game community quite a bit.
It makes perfect sense.
Okay, is one of these bots a Jill?
Yeah, Alara, I know that much.
Nope. Fuck your pallets. Lady, when will you understand?
Yeah, these people are throwing down a lot of pallets.
You fools, you're fucking yourselves.
Yeah, they really kind of are.
Oh,
Depending
Killer
on how many
Shack.
they want to waste.
Killer Shack.
Nice.
Shit. No, I'm gonna leave her because that's just too good of a loop for her.
The killer, yeah, if they know what they're doing, the killer shack is death.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so weird. I saw the shimmering wraith in front of me and I was like, oh shit, wraith shimmer, run!
There was a point earlier, like the other day or whatever, when Pink and I were playing, and he started the match right by me as Huntress, and I was like, oh my god, the Huntress aura, it's already here at the terror radius, and I was like, oh right, well,
Yeah.
Huntress is right there, my friend,
My friend.
my friend the Huntress.
Oh, she's a real good lass, she is.
I don't know why we're talking like that, but I guess it did kind of come out that way.
Mm-hmm.
She's my friend.
Woohoo! It's ludicrous. This feels ludicrous.
Yeah, I haven't played him yet, but then again, he's another one I'm not really good at, so. Now remember, when you kick gens, you get a brief aura read. So definitely look around after you kick one. You never know when these
Fascinating.
little... Yeah.
Shit.
What were you saying shit about what happened?
I overshot it.
Uh,
What, nobody nearby? Ah, piss. Coming in! Oh, shit! I must have been giving these survivors a laugh. The amount of, like, shots where I've just bonked into a wall.
I guess that's bound to happen as Billy, though.
Yeah, it will. I mean, I'm not playing Blight, though, where that'd be a good thing.
Right, yeah.
Fucking love to watch a silly Blight.
You love to watch Silly Blight, is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, it's just so funny, him bouncing off the walls like a maniac.
I'm currently not sure where most of the people are. Oh, I found somebody. Oh, that's not good. That sucks.
Eh.
Fucking bitch.
Just throw the fucking pallet. All right, that's it. I'm out of here.
I have a Jill who knows what she's doing at the shack. That's driving me fucking insane.
Oh, she was doing that to me earlier. Just hang out. I got
With
this.
the Jill? Okay, good. Yeah, help me get her. I'm coming around the other way. Nice work. Let me take that bitch.
Later.
Fuck you. Well
I think
done.
that was a bot, by the way.
Oh, that was a bot? No wonder.
I think so.
No, it's not a bot. It's not a bot. I would have believed it though. Oh, everyone's over there.
Yes, they
Multiple
are.
people. I'm gonna come help you.
There we go. You bring her. You send her to hell. I'm gonna see where the others scattered off to.
I don't feel bad about the Meg. She let me kill her. She was just like, okay, there's no getting out of this.
Okay, let's see. Oh, hello, player Jill.
Yeah, get that damn Jill.
This
Oh,
player
I'm gonna
Jill.
not too.
Bloody Jill, really.
I'm gonna pinch her with you.
Pinch
Just
her
keep
ass.
on doing what you're. Yeah, let's pinch her ass together.
Ah! Unless I run into walls. I was thinking Shadow Warrior. Oh, damn, I'm running into walls now.
That's. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I just saw you send Jill to hell, so.
Oh, there are two Jills. I didn't realize that. Maybe they are. Maybe one of them is a bot.
I think so.
In that case, I don't know which one was irritating me in the shack.
The bot.
No, actually, I don't see a bot designation next to any of their names, though. I don't think any of them are bots.
Oh, maybe. Off I go. No. Ooh, okay.
What were you doing?
You're making a long sprint because I thought I heard a survivor, and I did. Ooh, good maneuver, lady. That's not gonna work though. All right, slide across the pallet. Good work. Okay, how long do you want to keep this loop going? I'm willing to work. I'm willing to commit. Are you willing to?
You are getting cocky.
Come here. Gotcha.
And this Jill was getting cocky too.
Pick this motherfucker.
I'm sure the last gen's gonna go any moment. We both were in chase for a while, I think. At least I know I was.
Oh yeah. I have no doubt that we are not going to get a 8K here.
Yeah, I will know.
Whoa! Oh god, rock! Where the hell did that come from? Who put that there? Okay, that's the last of them. I am on the person who finished the last gen. Bless her heart. I've never seen this survivor before, so... Zarina? I don't know. I'm not sure whose the attire this is.
You never saw her before, period, or just in this particular game?
Both.
Then it's either Zarina or the new Elfie character.
No, it is not an elf. This is a dark-skinned chick with scraggly hair.
Okay.
All right.
Scared. Then it's either... Yeah, I don't know which character that is, to be honest.
All right, off to the Shadow Realm with you. I'm going to check the far gate from you. Okay, not the gate that I'm at. That one ain't open. What?
Damn it. Hell, it's done.
What the? This gate ain't open? Then why the timer start? Oh, there's 3
someone
gates.
got a
Okay.
gate that's not the one that you're by. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I should have specified that earlier. Yeah.
There were only 2 gates on the when we were playing Survivor.
No, there's always 3.
Oh, son of a bitch, I didn't notice that one. I could have actually escaped that game then.
Really?
Yeah, I only thought there were 2, so I was just going back and forth between them.
Oh, that sucks. Couple people coming your way.
Yep. Let's see. That's a bunch that just escaped. I made sure to knock them out of here. So we've got
Someone's coming. Someone's coming.
Sheva, Yeah, I see that. Go for the other gate, lady. There's 2 of us on 1 gate, so you want to go for the other ones.
I don't know where Sheva went.
She disappeared.
I don't know if I don't know how she was able to get around us.
I wasn't really patrolling. I was just kind of sitting in one area.
Oh, shit. Well, Sheva's probably gonna get away.
Ain't no worry about that. Oh, can I open the gate? No, I can't. Okay.
It just bothers me because I worked on her pretty hard.
What the hell? Where is she?
Was she over there by your door?
No.
She might have gone all the way over to whatever other door was open that we didn't know about, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, let me lower this desk.
Alright.
There we go. Alright. What was my challenge? I don't remember.
They're usually pretty simple ones, if you're just starting
send
out.
6 survivors to a cage of corruption. Well, I just repeatedly sent the same 4 dudes, so that wouldn't be me.
No, I think that still counts, though, believe it or not. Unless that one specifically is different, yeah, there's one that says stuff like knock down 8 survivors. That just means, like, knock down survivors 8 times.
I see, okay.
Yeah, they're usually pretty kind of loose about that kind of thing.
Let's see, teleporting within 1 meter of a survivor causes them to scream, decreases fatigue from chain blinks, increases movement speed during a chain blink, increases the duration of the chain blink window, decreases fatigue from this. Okay. So, all in all, stay close to your killer, buddy. Okay, so that's the nurse strategy. Okay, I'm probably going to be dragging ass here, because it's been a minute. It's been more than a minute.
Are you being nurse?
Yep, I'm playing nurse. I have not played nurse in a small century, so sorry.
That's alright.
Boy, we got a lot of blood points from that match.
Did we? I didn't even think to look.
It seemed to me like we did.
We're not getting the crazy amount the survivors are getting.
No, absolutely not. I have just now realized that I have enough of iridescence to buy 2 of the OC killers. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, apparently I've just let that build up down the years without spending it.
I guess so, yeah. Well,
Well,
if there's any that you want that you haven't played yet.
I'll take the knight.
No, I enjoy the Knight. A lot of people hate him. I think he's a lot of fun.
He seems cool. He seems like a very weird and interesting gimmick.
He is, yeah. He's unique. It's very fun to... Obviously, his whole gimmick is sending out the guards, and I find that mechanic to be very fun. Like, you're walking somewhere, and then you press down the button, and then when you do, when you press down the button, you then get to guide the path that you want the guard to follow. Like you see through the guard's eyes as you potentially put down the path, and then once you run the path out to where you want it to go, then the guard takes over and starts walking it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Other than that, the only other killer remaining that I don't have that I am particularly interested in is Vecna, who is, of course, not an OC, and thus I have to pay real money to get him.
That's the only other character you're interested out of the whole... Well, I don't know when the last killers are that you have. Like, I don't know how far out your killer list goes.
Let's see. I had everybody up until Trickster, Twins, Ghostface, thereabouts, and then I bought Nemesis after they came out, but no one after, so I never bought Pinhead, Sadako, the Alien, Wesker, Vecna, or Chucky.
I see. Wesker's pretty fun to use. I see why a lot of people love him.
Oh, I could definitely see that. He seems like Billy, but more consistent.
Yeah, he's I guess that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, he's a more controllable Billy.
Yeah. I gotta say, knowing Vecna now gets kind of funny. Playing through Baldur's Gate 3, there's like a little thing you run into that's like people saying like, oh, this evil stuff and this evil stuff's going on. But at least that Vecna guy, he's gone forever and won't be back to trouble us.
Wait, say that again? I'm not sure I understand.
And that Baldur's Gate 3, right?
Oh, I forgot that he's in that. That's right, Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, I tend to forget that that's a D&D thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's very D&D. Like, dude, it is like more or less they successfully converted Dungeons and Dragons into a video game.
Really?
Yeah.
How story oriented is it as like by that I mean like how linear like storytelling go from location to location, your characters are talking, you're guided in a certain direction. Like how much is it like that as opposed to
Open world.
well, actual pen and paper, yeah, like Dungeons and Dragons, yeah.
It's not open world. I wouldn't call it linear either because there are a shit ton of choices you can make that lead to very different results in the storyline. But it is I would not call it an open world either.
It's because like when I think of D&D, I definitely think of non-linear, but my understanding is that the Baldur's Gate, they're kind of more like a Dragon Age type of, way more like video game RPG.
I would say a lot of that, because, I mean, of course you can't achieve the effect of D&D where, the DM is like, so, today the party agreed you're going to go to this town, and then the players say, actually, we changed our minds between sessions, we want to go to the other side of the country, and the DM's just kind of got to be like, oh, okay, then.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right, but I know that there are some games. There's one called what's it called? There's one called Wilder Myth, I think is the name of it, and it's like literally it's like actually structured like a pen and paper game. Like it actually like every time there's something that happens, you get to choose various. Like do you want to try and say something friendly to this character? Do you want to say something hostile to this character? And you sort of like build up your character that way, and at the same time there's also like a grid-based map. I don't know, like it's more like I haven't really played the game, so I'm not sure, but it's a little bit more about telling a story, but yet like not being a God, I'm trying to think how I would even explain it. Like Skyrim is an RPG, but it's a non-linear RPG in the sense that like, and I'm not saying Skyrim is like the best of anything. Like, yeah, obviously that I've got a lot of issues with Skyrim. Yeah. But Skyrim is an RPG where you get the RPG elements, but you still kind of like can develop how you go through the game your own way. Whereas again, like when I think of like a Baldur's Gate type of game, it seems like it's way more structured and it has RPG elements, but you're more like you kind of have to like, okay, for the next thing to happen in the game, you have to go here and defeat this monster, like that kind of thing. Like it seems the actual ultimate progression, though you may have some choice, it seems like ultimately you still have to go through certain goals in order to get anything done, if that makes any sense.
There's definitely certain passages. Goals, a little bit less so, I think.
Okay.
I think there's one instance, like, the game is divided up into an act structure. I've only beaten Acts 1 and 2. And Act 2 is a situation of like, okay, you can either join up with the good guys and fight the bad guy, or you can try to join up with the bad guys, but if you do that, the main bad dude will still betray you, so he's still the final boss for Act 2 no matter what you do. But like, Act 1 is, okay, there's a conflict between these refugees and these goblins they're hunting. You can take the refugee side, you can take the goblin side, or you can just straight up leave. Like, you can just say, I don't fucking care about either of you. And
I don't care about this conflict.
Yeah, and you can just proceed straight to Act 2 as soon as you get to, like, that area of the zone where it's like, yeah, do you want to just leave the Act 1 area? And it's like, yes, no, and you can just pick yes. And the game's like, are you sure? Because that will proceed the main quest, like...
That's actually pretty funny. I like that.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Nurse.
But it's worth pointing out right away, you can't step on my traps. You walk right over them.
Okay, so I'm gonna suck some ass here as Nurse, but...
Nah, it's alright.
Okay, one hit, okay. Let's see if I can't keep that streak going.
Yeah, pretty good that you hit one already.
Down, okay, straight to hell with you, Missy.
Good job, you downed one already. That was not bad.
Yeah, we'll say it's beginner's luck for now until proven by further records. Hoo-yah!
Right. And that first gen always goes fast. The first couple, really.
Okay.
Because everyone, as Survivor, you probably saw this, everyone spawns, like, right by a gen right from the start.
Okay, she is paladin in front of Nurse. Interesting choice. I can respect it. Later.
Okay. Depends on how... Nice.
Straight to hell with you as soon as I can get around this pallet. Hoo-yah! Let me break your pallet. Fuck you.
That's awfully hostile.
No, I was saying fuck you to the pallet.
Yeah.
It deserved it, trust me.
It probably did.
I killed my father. Where the fuck am I going? That's a little bit too far. Okay. Okay, let's let the blinks recharge. I smell a gin being worked. Oh, shit, I fucked
You
that up.
smell it, do you?
Fucked up the teleport more than a little bit. Let me go kick that motherfucker. Oh no, that wasn't the gin being worked. Silly me. That's the gin being worked right in front of me.
Heh. We're doing awful.
Yeah, this team is rushing the gens perfectly. It's remarkable.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're both
one hit on
kinda.
Lara.
I'm coming from the side there. I'll try and corner with you. Did you get her already?
No, I did not. I somehow... she traded places with Nancy. It was a rather mystical maneuver. I'm impressed. Fuck. Missed her in the corn.
I'm on her now. Damn it!
Impressive.
It's like the 5th fucking time. And no one's hit my traps either.
Nope. Alright, I'm gonna propose we let go of Nancy.
Yeah, I already have.
Jesus H.
Alright
Christ.
then. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually having a chance today. Fuck. I haven't even downed anybody yet.
Fuck. I got lucky picking Nurse against the super team, my god.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. That's only about the 7th time there I've just been pallet stunned. This really was not worth waiting 10 minutes for.
I did not recharge my blinks. Come here. Come here.
Oh, look at that, my first fucking down.
There
Only
we go.
3 gens left.
Was able to cut her off at the pass for you.
Yeah, thank you. Honestly, if I were playing by myself at this point, I just would have bailed. I just would have quit out. This is... Okay. You know, honestly, the other day, me and Pink played against a team that was clearly hacking. I'm almost wondering if that's what's going on here.
Whoop.
What?
Ah, fuck it. Charging up a teleport right in front of Leon, and he just kind of stood close to me because I can't swing while teleporting. Or while charging up a teleport. Quick question. I don't think they're hacking, but quick question.
Yeah.
Is there SBM, excuse me, is there skill-based matchmaking in 2v8?
What I've read, I've heard conflicting things. What I've read is that there is, but then I've heard somebody else say that, like, it retains the MMR you have when you first go into it, and then does not change from that point forward. So, like, so if you have really good SBMM or MMR or whatever the fuck it is, and then you lose a bunch, it'll still stay where you were before you lost a bunch, if that makes any sense.
What I'm thinking is, since they need 8 survivors, that they've probably either lightened up the standards or turned it off, or it's just simply a situation of, like, there's supposed to be SPMM, but only if there's enough players, and there's rarely enough players.
Yeah, one of the two, maybe, yeah.
Because this does not strike me as hacking, this strikes me as a extremely coordinated team that are working the anti-gen perks.
I mean, they very well might be, but I know that the other day, like, mathematically, me and Pink figured it out. They literally just couldn't have gotten as many gens done in this. And, like, they got all the gens done within, like, 5 minutes. Literally 5 minutes. It was, like, 5 minutes and 3 seconds. And the math just doesn't even add up on that. Unless we just stood there and let them do whatever they wanted and didn't fight back. And even then, I think that wouldn't have actually worked. But we are doing awful, though. What's up?
I overshot a teleport.
Oh.
I will say in this game mode, if I say shit, then it's probably just that I missed something. If I need to make a call out, I'll try to make a call out.
Okay.
We also weren't very coordinated this game, I will say that much.
We're playing two kind of like non-immediate like damage characters as well. Yeah, that we got our asses kicked.
Oh, absolutely. Unambiguously. All 8 of them were hanging out in the exit gate waiting for me to taunt me, so I just started slapping. Oh yeah, I just started slapping.
What do you mean by slapping?
Oh, I just started throwing out swings.
Oh. Yeah, I think I need to switch to a character who's not Trapper. I should have thought of that anyway. If you're playing a character like Nurse, I should have played a more forceful character.
Yeah.
Nurse and Trapper are one of the weaker combinations, even if you're really good at one or the other.
If you want to stick with Trapper, I could switch to Wraith.
It doesn't matter. Who do you want to be? I'll go from there.
Fuck it. I'll try Wraith.
Okay, I'll stick with Trapper in that case. See, for me, it's only one or the other. I can go for one of the other characters. There's nothing stopping me, but I know I will be awful. I literally cannot use Nurse, and I just have shitty aim with Huntress. So it feels like it'd be just as good as me not picking anybody. You'd have a worthless... I mean, you might as well have a bot killer helping you.
For what it's worth, Huntress is more about prediction than aim.
Yeah, that definitely plays a huge part into it. Yeah, you're right.
Actually, I have a challenge to play Trapper.
That's fine. It's not a big deal. I'll switch away. I told you I'd work with who you want to be. It's fine.
Alright, let's see. My bear traps increase the speed of nearby killers.
Yeah, you get a little speed boost when you put down a trap.
I can't be caught in my own bear traps.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew the other killers couldn't. I didn't know you also couldn't. Shit, that's good knowledge.
Tooltip says you can't.
Yep,
Start
then
with
I believe
4
it.
traps, increases carried number to 4, increases speed. I find it funny. Okay, I'm ready up, but I find it funny that Billy, they had to come with a small nerf, while Trapper, it's like, nope, all buffs.
You know, oddly enough, from what I understand, Nurse is also nothing but buffs. A lot of people, like, I wouldn't know, but yeah, a lot of people said she was, and I find that odd.
Yep, she. When I looked at her kit, it is nothing but buffs.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know her well enough to where I'd know any of the differences, but I read that people said that, but, I mean, I still see her, like, once every 10 games.
Yeah, I think part of it is that they wanted to try and discourage the idea of, like, when you get matched up and your teammate is a nurse, for people to go, oh, god damn it, I'm teamed with a fucking nurse again. Alright, drop the game,
Maybe.
leave.
Yeah, it might just be, which, funnily enough, I think because of the long waiting times, I think, funnily enough, I think probably most people don't bother backing out because of that reason. So ultimately, it's like they didn't even have to buff anybody, because it takes so long to get into a match, you're just going to stick with whatever you get.
Yeah. I'm personally just thinking that part of it was probably, since Nurse is so good when it's a pro at the controls, but Nurse is so bad if there's not a pro at the controls.
Right.
It's one of those things of, like, it would start to be, oh, the other killer is a nurse. All right, fuck this.
I think you're probably right. I don't know why else they would have buffed her.
Yeah, I mean, comparative to Trapper, which Trapper isn't very good even with a pro at the controls, but even then, it's still like, well, he's still got all the base kit killer stuff going on, whereas Nurse does not.
Right. Yeah, I just now realized I don't think a single person stepped in my traps, which means that I was effectively just, like, a useless killer.
We were on Coldwind.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Coldwind is not a great environment for Trapper.
No, I tried to put the traps in sneaky places, but they weren't trafficked areas enough to where it would have mattered, I guess.
Yep.
The maps we get are one Autohaven. It's only one of each. We have Autohaven, Coldwind, not McMillan, strangely. No, wait. Yeah, I think we get a McMillan. Yeah, we do. We get one McMillan. That's the blue map.
Yeah.
One of the I can't remember what the one that's got the circus on it. That's a gray stone map, and the forest. One of the forest maps.
Red Forest. Yeah. Or not Red Forest. Shrine.
Mother's Dwelling specifically.
Oh no, Mother's Dwelling. That's right. Excuse me, not the Shrine.
Yeah.
Silly me.
Thank God, the Shrine always having to go downstairs into the bottom to get that gen down there. That'd be a little much, I think.
Yeah, that's one of those ones where as a killer you're kind of like, all right, do I just concede that generator?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They're definitely when I'm playing as killer in the regular matches, I often just have to let that one go.
Yeah. Or it's like if you're playing Nurse can control that generator just fine, but
right.
Nurse.
Yeah, if you're a teleport character, and if the teleports are in such a way to where, like Sadako, I think they always put a TV right by the gens. I think there's always a TV next to gen. Yeah, so she'd be okay for something like that.
Even Demogorgon, though, is like, well, I have to go in there and take the time to place down a fucking portal.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to have a teleport character that doesn't have to do the work first. You have to have Sadako, a Dredge, a Durst, like you said. Alien, Xenomorph, if he happens to have a thing there. I think that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's twins, but do you really want to waste one half of the twins to covering that?
Right. I never see Xenomorph, which that's frustrating to me because I really enjoy playing against him.
Yeah, but just because someone's fun to play against doesn't mean they're fun to play as.
That's apparently the case because
And vice versa.
yeah, I see him maybe a couple times a month. That chapter really kind of bombed. The newest chapter, pfft, I've seen Vecna like I think I saw him twice on release day, and I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, see, Vecna was one I looked at his kit immediately, and I was thinking, okay, if this character is not the most OP shit ever, no one's gonna play this guy because he's just going to be complex enough. Like, there's a line, right, where like Trapper and Wraith, you don't see a huge amount because they're just too simple.
Yeah.
Conversely, Vecna, I think, is in the category of like, there's way too much bullshit going on here. Most players are just going to look at that kit and go, oh fuck no.
Yeah, I appreciate that they try and mix it up, that some killers are simpler and some are more complicated, but every now and then they just get too complicated for their own good, and Vecna's a good example. It's like you can understand him, but it just seems like what he's capable of, it just seems like the effort you put into understanding him and getting good with him, you just might as well pick somebody who's easier. You'll get the same results.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, there's
Plus, I
no
think some
one
people are
thing
going
that you...
to.
Go ahead.
Some people, I think, are going to get turned off by the fact that his kit also has a built-in counter with the magical items and such, you know?
A lot of people have bitched about that, which I think is like, on one hand I get it, because if you're playing as killer, why do you want to have survivors that can block any of your abilities? That sucks. But I think the people that dwell on that, they're neglecting the fact that he has to have balance, and they just thought that'd be the way to balance him, which
Yeah.
it is or it isn't. I guess that depends on the opinion of the person.
And
Like,
plus to throw on there, a lot of the killers that have come out in recent years don't have built-in counters, right? Like Wesker.
right, yeah.
So from
yeah,
that perspective, it's like, okay, so why does Wesker get to not have any counters, but Vecna has to have, Vecna gets these built-in fuck me counters.
See, to me, it's an apples and oranges thing, but I can see why people would make that argument. In fact, I've also seen that against Vecna. They say stuff like, oh, who would they compare him to? Maybe the Knight? People have said basically that, yeah, this other person can do, magic stuff or whatever, but they don't have a counter. How come this guy does? Chucky, same thing. It's like, well, how come Chucky, whatever, he has to have a cooldown that's this long or that long or whatever? How come this other killer over there, how come their cooldown's half the length? And it's like, well, that's really kind of a short-sighted argument when you got to figure these characters they're all different. You can't just have they can't all not have counters or have counters. They can't all have the same cooldown times. Like, everyone's different.
Yeah.
They have to work within that character's individual balance. But
Yeah,
a lot
there
of
are
people
some killer comparisons, like, there are some killer comparisons that are really valid. Like, back when Wesker first came around, it's like, okay, why does Wesker get all this stuff and Billy is still just Billy?
Yeah, there's a lot of people who still. Well, Billy did get nerfed recently, or I'm sorry, buff. But yeah, there were people who for years would say, well, how come you leave him alone? Why not Pig? Why not Freddy? They all suck.
Yeah, like, new Billy, by all means, is fine. Like, now he can do some stuff that Wesker can't. The Chainsaw
Right.
Dash is a very different game from Wesker's Ouroboros Dash. But back when Wesker first released, it was like, oh my god, he has everything Billy does, and more, with no
Right.
real downsides.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
just
god,
not.
the stupid sunglasses on Wraith.
He had sunglasses on?
Your Wraith has sunglasses on.
I don't think I noticed that. Are you sure?
I
I'll have to look
almost
in the main
for
menu or
certain.
whatever. He might.
Where is Killer Shack? There is Killer Shack. Excellent. Oh, hello, Kate. Hello, Leon.
Outstunned again.
Alright. Got a bear trap on Killer Shack window. That is one of the places to put it as Trapper.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a good spot.
Kate, do you really want to do this? Because you're not going to win this.
What's she doing?
Try to loop me around a single rock with no windows or pallets or anything.
Ah.
See you in hell.
Heh.
Ooh, a bear trap. I'll take that.
Hey, look at that.
Candy.
Heh. There's several people over where you're headed.
I believe me, I know.
Yeah.
The scattering of cockroaches has happened.
Eh. Motherfuckers.
Later. Send you straight to hell. Do not pass go. Bear
Oh,
trap
many
on that
fucking
pallet.
pallets.
Somebody's gonna think they're a wise guy jumping over
Right.
that one. Oh, hello, Leon. I see you're trying to run away from the race.
He's being an asshole. Fuck this guy.
Come on, come on, come on! There
Thank
we go.
you.
You send him to hell, you get the luxury.
Yeah, that guy was getting on my nerves.
What's going on in here? Little gift for anyone that thinks it'd be a wise idea to run around up there. It's gonna be an obvious bear trap. It'll help somebody looping, I'm sure. Or hurt somebody looping, rather. I don't want to help anybody looping. What the fuck would I want to do that for?
Yeah, I'd prefer you avoid that, if possible.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be very cool to my teammate. Be kind of a dick move, as the kids say.
Right.
Ada, I saw you running.
I'm near. I will help you. Oh, there's a couple
Okay.
people running over there.
Yeah. Come on.
So Leon, oh,
All right,
You were
Ada,
putting
dive
any
over the
crap.
fucking pallet. You idiot. Straight to hell.
okay.
What's this with the who's and the what's it? Oh, I see. The Leon is being a problem.
Yeah, I've got a few people back here actually that are being kind of a problem.
Later.
They're getting funneled your way, which is good.
Off to
I
Leon.
will.
Or off with Leon, rather.
Good, good.
It's another trap. This has been valuable insight from the killer's side to know that the killers are just being constantly, like, inundated with the noise pop booms.
Yeah, that's another thing I should have specified to you.
Are you serious?
What, yeah, all the gens fucking flying?
No, I smacked Meg on a gen and she just kind of...
Just stood there?
Yeah.
That's happened to me several times in this specific match.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with that.
Yeah, that's really odd. They're doing well. I don't know why they'd fuck around.
I guess she was just that committed to finishing the gen, which she did, so I guess fair enough.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's what it is.
No one's gone for Killer Shack, have they?
I haven't seen anybody there, but I haven't been over there in a while.
The answer is no. Woo!
It's Leon really getting on my nerves.
Oh, somebody stepped in a trap. Merry Christmas.
Good, yeah, finally.
On Killer Shack, too, you fools. Oh, there's 8 billion people on Killer Shack. What the actual fuck?
Oh. Well, that's where they all are then.
Uh-huh. Fuck you, Leon. You're not wounded, I know. Let's hope you're not SWF, because otherwise that bear trap ain't catching nobody.
Yeah. I hadn't even thought about that. Shit, yeah, if we go against SWFs, then it's pretty much over. They have just as much coordination as we do.
Later.
Well done.
Straight to hell.
I mean, they really don't go to hell, though.
No, but it's funnier that way.
It is. I'm heading right where you are.
Yep, I'm hearing some bullshit going on over there. Hello, Leon. How are you doing? I saw your buddy over here. I'm more interested in her. Nobody in this corner, huh? Oh, hello, Leon. Hello, Leon and Leon. Smack this Leon. There you go. I noticed that a bunch of them changed to Leon in the lobby screen, by the way.
Oh, they did? I did not notice that. Okay,
we got some smart-ass motherfuckers here.
All right.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, I'll help you get this fucker.
Oh,
Yeah,
I heard you groaning, dickhead.
I'll go the long way to get in front of him. You keep up what you're doing.
Yep. Yeah, run the pallet, asshole. That's what I thought.
Ah, that sped me up. That sped me up. That's great. And I still whiffed somehow. There you go. Thank you.
See you in hell.
Nice. Sadly, you had to type both of us for that to happen, but that was very fun. That felt good.
Let's see. Oh, this generator's already been kicked. Excellent.
That one's close, unfortunately. The next person to come over there is probably going to get it.
Oh, yeah.
Good job on what is it? Yep. Oh, there went a different one. Yeah, it's gonna start getting bad for us momentarily here.
Well, let's see. I'm on Yui. Let's see how long I can stay on Yui. Cover this window. Oh. You actually would have been able to make it if you hadn't made the sound of that pallet.
What happened with the pallet?
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
they
good
alerted
shit.
you. Go ahead.
All right. Go out the window. Yes, you asshole. Yes, you beautiful piece of shit.
Did
Die.
they go on your trap?
Yes, they did.
Ah.
Be taking that trap back. Unlikely you'll get much coverage here. Oh, somebody else stepped in my traps. Excellent. Oh, it's a Leon, though, and he had some way out of it. You motherfucker. Come here.
What just happened was pretty great.
What happened?
I was downing someone in the shack, and as I was, another person came running from around, like, to come inside, and they walked right into your trap as they did so. So as somebody was downed, I turned around, there's somebody in your trap behind me. Yeah, it was pretty great.
Oh, yes, that's pretty good. Straight to hell with
Okay,
this
they're
Leon.
on the... Yeah, I was gonna say they're upstairs.
Really? Are they now?
Yeah.
Fascinating. I'll look around downstairs, see what's up.
All right.
Bear trap on the stairway. Guide them towards it if you can.
I will see what I can do. Michaela just slipped out, so I'm not sure. Oh, she's downstairs now, unfortunately.
Ah, piss.
Yeah.
Oh, and they did know to break my one that I had set up here. Oh, you bastards. Better set up a bear trap right here.
Well, there goes the Michaela that was on the upstairs gens. There's that.
Okay, well.
Time to watch for the doors.
Okay. Neither of us are spectacular gate coverers.
Nah. I'll go to the one you're not on. The one behind you the most is no one's over there.
Okay, I'll put a bear trap on
That was
this gate.
fucking fast.
Okay, I'll put a bear trap on this gate anyway since I'm here. Now, I'll at the very least delay him a second or two, but I'll check the gate you're not at. The one that's in between the two, however, I have a bear trap covering the gate.
There's two Leons somewhere. I'm not sure if they're the Leons that
There they are. I'll force them out. Leave, asshole. Leave,
That
dickhead.
sucks.
Leave, fucker.
Oh, too bad you couldn't have downed him. That's a bummer. It was almost an even game. Almost an even match.
How many kills did we get?
3.
3. Okay, I wasn't keeping
Yeah,
count.
4 would have made it even. Yeah, we did a lot better that time than the last one.
Yes, we did. All right.
One of the Leons was a level 100, which of course is who we should be facing right now, is a level 100 character.
Yeah.
Being that, of course, we're fucking super experts at this game, it's only fair.
I think the small survivor pool is, oh, excuse me. I think the small survivor pool is more or less meaning, like, SBMM has to be thrown out the window.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. Shall we continue as killer or switch back to survivor?
I'd prefer to continue as killer.
Okay.
Let's see, hang on, what's the challenge? Damage a generator, okay, well,
Just one?
damage a generator, reveal survivors 8 times.
Oh, 8. Maybe you said damage 8 generators and I just didn't catch you.
No, I said damage a generator, I wasn't actually thinking about the fact that you were listening to me.
Oh, that's fine.
Let's see, ooh, Wraith does not get super huge buffs. Interesting.
Let me switch to Billy just for the hell of it. I'm sure we'll do poorly, but maybe me rushing back and forth will help people get scared off the gens.
Yeah. I mean, Wraith
I
and
haven't
Billy
tried them yet.
are both good gen coverage killers.
Yeah, I suppose they are. We did pretty well with you being Trapper. I don't know what was different about that game. I don't know.
It's difficult to say. It was more of a high skill crew, which I think like covering certain windows does help with the high skill guys because they generally know better to watch out for the set pieces.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas non-pros tend to be like, I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, also true.
Pros generally a little bit, at least a little bit of knowledge, like, okay, this is a good set piece, but then this one's kind of a bad one, so try to avoid it unless you're desperate.
Oh, you're talking about the tiles. Yeah. It's that's what I was getting a couple times today. I don't. It's frustrating when people seem to magically be able to just go back and forth between all the various areas, and they always have a window to jump through and all that. And I think to myself, what am I doing so much differently that doesn't happen to me when I'm playing a survivor? Like what? Like I see them like the shack, for example, as killer. I can't. There's no way. If a survivor goes in the shack, I'm pretty much fucked. But yet when I'm survivor, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I do. The killer's always going to get me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what am I doing differently? It's not like they have like special tools that I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a difference of practice. Though you usually play like Doctor or other killers who don't have like necessarily heavy area denial. Killer Shack becomes a lot more manageable if you're playing Clown or Trapper.
Oh God, yeah.
Clown especially, because Trapper still has to take a little bit of time to set up his traps. Clown is just like, yeah, whatever, fuck it, lava bottle. Okay, now Killer Shack is no longer a tile they can work with.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, especially since his bottles last so long. Takes like a good 7-8 seconds for him to clear.
Yeah, Clown is considered one of the worst killers in the game because, I mean, his gen coverage is pretty bad. His ability to find survivors is pretty bad. But when it comes to, fuck you, you don't get to loop me, Clown's like one of the very, very best.
A lot of people despise Clown. Not too long ago, a couple months ago, there was on the Dead by Daylight forum, somebody asked what their least favorite killer is, and a lot of people said Clown. He was like number 3 out of the top most hated killers.
I mean, like, the two super pro killers are Nurse and Blight, where it's like, they're really hard to play, but they're really good at the pro level for beating other pros.
Yeah.
Clown, I think, is in a special category where, like, Clown, I think, is in a weird special category where he's not played too much because he's actually kind of, like, the less skilled the survivors are, the worse of a killer Clown is, right?
Yeah, like not being, yeah, I'll just keep it at that, I agree, yeah.
Like, when I play Clown and it's up against a team of, like, super loopers, I'm like, oh, finally! Because if I go up against a team of dumbasses, they run in a straight line as far away from me as possible.
Right, yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, which probably means I'll catch them eventually, probably, but that does end up wasting more of my time. Whereas if I get the pros, they're like, oh yeah, Killer Shack, and I'm just rubbing my hands together like, Killer Shack, all right. I can agree to this.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's good to hear you talking about Dead by Daylight in a positive way. This mode has been on for about a week, and I wanted to write to you, but I figured, well, okay, well, the nature of how we normally play is you usually write to me when you don't have anything going on and you want to play something. So I figured, well, I'll just, you'll see I'm on, and if you want to jump in, you will. But then I started thinking, well, I wonder if he remembers that this event is going on, because normally you wouldn't be paying that much attention to the game since you're not really that big on it anymore. And then on the other hand, and I mentioned this to Pink the other day, I said, well, man, we need to get Alex in this, but I think Alex might be mad at me. And Pink was like, why? I said, he hasn't written to me in a while, and that's unusual for him. Normally, if he sees them online, he'll make a message. I figured maybe it was because I was making some comments about political stuff on the Discord, so I thought maybe I pissed you off. I mean, I'm not saying anything that's unusual for me. I hate identity politics, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. But I thought, well, maybe he's getting sick of hearing me say it. I don't know.
Well, the first thing I got to say is, don't ever be afraid to write me. If I need a break, I'll just say, I kind of would like a break. I'd like to focus on more single-player stuff for a little bit, or I'd like to focus on some real-life stuff for a little bit. As of late, the issue has been that either, like, my sleep schedule's been kind of slipping. I got back to being awake only in the early morning, then awake at the normal human hours, and now I'm starting to go back to waking up a little afternoon and then going to bed a little bit after midnight. So that's been one thing is that I think our schedules haven't been lined up a whole lot where we've been online at the same time, or like you've been online but not playing anything. So I'm kind of like, he might be busy with real life stuff,
Yeah.
and like I'll sometimes be like, yeah, Mike, he's got a little bit of anxiety issues, so maybe he doesn't want me bothering him because I don't want to put the social pressure on you of like, hey asshole, I'm your friend, so you should play things with me. Like, no, sometimes Mike has stuff he needs to deal with, or sometimes Mike has pirated something he really wants to play like Cyberpunk, and he just wants to play that for a while. And the other thing that's been really causing that for the last couple of weeks has been Baldur's Gate 3, a game which has absolutely devoured my time. I'm at 180 hours, and I'm only 2/3 the way through the game.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I've heard it's one of the best games ever made, so I'll probably play it at some point. But I heard the same thing about the second one, too, and I did try that long ago. I think it's like an ancient game by this point. I don't know. But No? Did you say no?
No, I said boo, as in like a grunt of like, that game is ancient.
Yeah, I could swear that I played it with my last serious girlfriend, which would have been like 15 years ago, if it's the same game I'm thinking of.
Did you play it without playing the first one?
Yes.
Okay, my understanding is that Baldur's Gate 2 is a very direct sequel to Baldur's Gate 1, so it seems like the plot would be really hard to follow.
Yeah, see, what I remember is, if it is the same game I'm thinking of, and I believe it was, there was a console game, so if it's not on console, it eliminates it right there, but I think it is. Is it not?
Yeah, it wasn't on console. There was a console exclusive. I don't think Baldur's Gate 1 or 2 were ever put on console. There was a console spin-off called Dark Arisen, I think.
I'd have to go back and look then. I think I might recognize it from the box, maybe, because I know it was like some kind of heavy role-playing game, and it was my girlfriend's idea to play it. It was like a 2-player console game that was somehow D&D related, and I remember thinking the same thing you just said. I'm like, well, it's the second one, and I never even played the first one. She was like, it'll be fun. Who cares? It's 2-player. And I was like, yeah, okay, why not? And we enjoyed it for that first night, but that was it. We never played it again, and I think for me it was because it was too complicated, too hard to understand.
Well, I'll say right now, Jesus Christ, Wraith is fast while cloaked.
That he is. I was able to splatter someone in a single go. That felt great. If only it was one hit downs. That actually worked really well. Or could have worked really well.
Let's see, I'm on Sable. I think I'm actually going after the Sable we were teamed with earlier. She's got the same costume as medics.
Yeah, quite possibly then, yeah.
Let's see, but yeah, I will say, playing Baldur's Gate 3, there's one particular NPC you can romance named Shadowheart, that every time I'm talking with her, I think, oh, this is Mike's girl. This is Mike's girl, 100%.
Oh, so... I thought you were on a Claudette, by the way. Never mind.
I don't know what I'm on. I'm just kind of sticking with you because I know I make you faster and undetectable by being
yeah, there's this Claudette here. She's really... Yes, help me with this bitch. Thank you very much. Thank you. Go on.
Go to hell. All right, well, she's got a high-pitched voice, but she's like, simultaneously, she's kind of snarky. She's also kind of like, she's a little bit snarky, but she's like a nice person who likes animals, but at the same time, she's got a lot of conflict because she's a nice person, but her religion is not.
Oh, okay.
And she's got black hair, she's got pale skin, yada, yada, yada. She's got...
that definitely sounds like my kind of girl.
Big bangs that droop down the side of her face.
And what's this character? What's her name?
Shadowheart.
Shadowheart. Easy enough to remember. I'll have to look her up. Wow, yeah, she sounds like she was built specifically for me.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that I like that you specify the high-pitched voice, though. That's not necessarily something I ever go for.
Really?
Yeah, I find it interesting that you specified that. That means that I must have said something to make you guys think that that's the case.
Oh, I just think of, like, the characters that fascinate you in Dead by Daylight.
Oh, fair enough, yeah. She's coming around your left.
Yes,
there
she
goes.
is.
We'll get her.
Yep, yes we will. Later. I'll kick you move ahead, oh, okay.
I was already on it, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. In case you can't tell, my strategy this time is to just stick to your ass and let you take the lead.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that. Okay, I'll try not to do so much zipping around.
Oh, no, go ahead and zip around. I can follow you just fine. You're a little bit faster than me, but not enough that I can't keep up.
Ah, okay. There's a bunch of people this way.
Plus, like, as fast as you are, you're lacking for capability to steer. I can steer just fine, so I can take avenues you can't.
Ah, there's 3 other people over here.
Yes, there are.
Good to hear multiple groans of pain.
Yes, it is.
There's still a bunch over here.
Okay, we got a bunch of people wounded up in this bitch. She dive over the pallet? Yes, she did. Gotcha.
Well done.
Later. Good lord, I can just keep cutting them off at the pass.
I like it.
Ha! You may have pallet stunned me, but I still killed you.
Nice.
Later. And fuck your pallet, too. Remember, I'm Wraith. Throwing down pallets. I gotta break them. Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm coming around.
Down you go. Okay, you go after somebody, I'll catch up. Wherever you go, I can catch up.
Get her.
Ooh, just missed it.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off to do it.
No,
There
it's
you go.
fine.
Go
It's
ahead.
fine. I recognize that you could catch up more than I could.
Yeah, I just didn't mean to block you.
The indirect approach works quite well for Wraith.
Is someone
Hey!
over there by you?
Hey, Dwight. All right, whoever you're on,
Got
I'll
someone over
come
here.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Claudette. She's behind
go
you. She's
around?
over on your... Yeah, there you go. If you go around, you should get her.
Got her.
Good. She was getting on my nerves.
Off to hell. Okay, yeah, the Wraith. I don't know how much we're actually per se doing in terms of gen coverage, but in terms of securing kills, Wraith and Billy is a deadly combination.
We are getting a lot of downs. Yeah, they're getting gens pretty well. In fact, another one's about to go off here.
Down goes the Dwight. Off to hell.
And Nia here made the commitment, which was the right thing to do in her case.
Yep. All right, we got 2 in cages.
All right.
Hello. Oh, decaged Dwight. Let me cut him off at the pass.
Got him. You go ahead and crush him if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll have him.
Okay. Okay, we got gate coverage. Time to split up.
That went too fast.
That it did.
I'll go to the gen farthest from you. 2 kills, though. I didn't know we got anybody.
Yeah. I was kind of figuring, like, Dwight kept ducking us, so I was kind of figuring, like, there's probably some pros that are just staying out of sight.
Right, yeah. Grabbed a Nia here, or a Fungman as she was going in the locker. I kind of feel bad for her, because she was trying to, she was trying to do the right thing, but caught her.
All right, that is a Kate down. Later.
Fungman here, who's desperate to get away from me. I don't know if she's going to be able to or not.
All right, that is another survivor I have forced out of the gates. She's not going to be camping there no longer.
All
Helping her
right.
teammates. See where if I can cut off at the pass the fella you're chasing right now.
Oh, I was. No one's chased now.
Shit.
I was just guarding that door.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just using that to speed up to the door is all. Oh, it is almost open, though, so it's up to you if you want to camp it.
Let me look around the other gates. Okay, no one's on this gate. There is another set of people on the other gate. Oh, yeah, but you got them. They were all just camping to
I
taunt.
didn't get him, but I was able to smack him from a good long distance, though, so that felt pretty good.
Eh.
Only one person. They're probably by a hatch.
Yeah, a hatcher and a door.
Yeah, probably in a door, actually.
Just smack them and send them on home.
If I see him, I definitely will. Yeah, they're over here. They. Oh yeah, she had a hatch.
Yeah. There we go. Very quick
Not
game.
too bad. Yeah, that was fast in the last one. Let's see, how many people did we kill? I think just the 3. Oh, just 2. I thought we had 3 on that one. I downed a couple people at the end. I guess that was only their second down.
Yeah.
And another fucking some level 73s, level 71s. What the fuck? Look at this. Are you still on the screen?
Yep, we got level 71 right next to a level 11.
I mean, like, look at these numbers. 59, 71, 53, 73, 73, and then you scroll down to me. Hillbilly, 3.
Eh.
Like, really? Okay.
Wraith, big fat 0.
Yeah, that's awesome. I did a little bit better with Billy than I thought I would, but I think that has a lot to do with you scooping up behind me, picking up whatever I didn't get.
It worked out very well, all things considered.
It did. Part of me wants to try Huntress. I just figure I'm going to be awful with her. I've played her like twice. I should probably avoid that.
Fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, who cares?